interpretations of things, but to go back to the disabled reporter, for one thing, he totally deserved it if he were making fun of him for that.
Just say he was. It's okay that he was.
Okay, well, everyone has heard that. Let's give 2 seconds for the alternative explanation. The guy's disability is not that he is retarded. He is not spastic. What Trump was doing was a retard imitation. The disability is this guy has curved arms. He sits calmly. He reports. The reason Trump was... he was doing a retard. He was doing full-on retard. That's not what this guy is.
You never go full-tard.
If it were the same thing...
So the presidential candidate who's doing a full-on retard impression couldn't have possibly made a stupid assassination joke. Come
Wait a second. So you're conceding that this is the
No, I'm just going with your logic. It's not.
Okay, now I'll move on to the next point. No, I'm sticking to the disabled reporter one.
Yes,
it's
I
like
think he was making
fun
fun
of
of
a
the
blind
reporter.
person by walking with a limp. It doesn't make sense. Number 2, let's consider why it was he attacked this reporter. This was after...
Doesn't matter why if he did it.
Yes, it does matter.
No, it doesn't. Not at all. Let me see the clip. I don't... And again, the fact that he did it, I accept that he did it, but it's like this...
But he's not making fun of any disability the reporter has.
So in what other
the
case did he
reporter
do
had
like,
just denied his own
making fun of his arm
reporting.
movements.
Of course
He was looking like a spastic retard because the reporter had just denied his own reporting, which backed up something they were calling Trump a liar on.
So it was a coincidence that he was making fun of a reporter being a spastic retard.
Who isn't a spastic retard?
But his arms are bent. That's part of his disability.
But you can't see it. It's not. He doesn't move in a spastic way. He isn't retarded.
I'm with Jimmy. I'm with Jimmy. I think it's great. I think he was mocking his arm.
Oh, he doesn't remember who this reporter is.
Let me see it.
He's doing a retard.
Okay.
By nice
Okay, and then show the reporter.
I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
He had the arm kind of.
In what other instance? Come on. And
the guy isn't retarded.
I know he's not. He's not
he
being
doesn't
retarded.
move in jerks. He's not spastic.
He was mocking
he's not
the way
retarded.
that guy would move if he was agitated.
Of course he was.
I'm with Jimmy on that one.
Of course, 100%.
Well, they said
what you're saying, the first part doesn't make sense. He's mocking the guy, what he would say if he was agitated.
Wait a minute,
he was agitated because he was lying.
Wait, go back. That's the guy. That's the guy standing, and you don't think? Look at the guy standing with his arm bent. Are you joking? Come on.
He's not spastic. He doesn't move in jerkish movements.
Okay, so Trump's impressions need work. But the bottom line is he was doing that guy.
No, it isn't. He can talk fine. And the point is,
but he was making fun of that guy if he was exasperated.
This guy had described in Jersey City.
Look at his hand. Look at his hand. Come on. Do you want to stick to the point? Look at his hand. You cannot have eyes and deny that Trump is doing that when he's jerking around.
He was doing spastic retard. Having a bent wrist is not spastic retard.
Tropic Thunder, they say you never go full-tard.
That's a semantics game. That's a semantics game.
Okay, I guess a blind person would fall a lot.
No, there's a total difference. You know what?
Even if true,
let's say he was doing let's say he was doing a blind person, and then he didn't act blind, but he knocked the cup off the table. Oh, he's blind, and he knocked the cup off, and you go, oh, come on, that guy drinks coffee every day. He's never knocked the cup off the table.
No, it's not that. It's doing someone with a limp and saying it's the same as a blind person.
Well, then why didn't he use his legs? He's using his arms. He's making fun of the guy in a moment where he just gets caught up in his anger. He's caught up in annoyance, and he comes from a world where he's not a politician.
No, that's totally not true. He is not making fun of the guy's disability, and if he were, he deserved it because he's the one who wrote for Washington Post article after 9/11 saying that Muslims were celebrating in Jersey City. The Washington Post gives Trump's 4 Pinocchios, doesn't even see an article in their own newspaper by this reporter days after 9/11 saying Muslims, because the media has become the defense lawyers for Islam as of 9/11.
Okay, fine. He's
I'm finishing my point.
But it doesn't matter the point. I'm not saying you're wrong.
What does Serge Kowalski do? He denies his own eyewitness reporting after 9/11. That's why Trump is calling this guy an agitated, terrified retard.
Okay, but the bottom line is all that is probably correct. I don't debate that.
His wrists aren't bent.
Hold on. Look at those photos.
He's doing spastic.
Look at those photos.
He's got to work on it, but he's doing
see
that.
How that. Of course you can. You're too intelligent to not see. I understand that,
he's doing spastic, terrified reporter and retarded reporter.
He's doing
a reporter is
bad
retarded
impression,
for denying his own reporting.
He's doing a bad impression of a reporter with a bent arm because he's annoyed at the guy. And he's not good at hiding his annoyance. So he's doing what Jim Norton would do. That's what I would do. I didn't know what I said. I get why you do that.
The guy doesn't talk like that.
No, he doesn't.
Not retarded.
No, he's not. But he was mocking him in an exaggeration.
He was mocking him as something he is not.
When you're mad at someone, you find that one thing.
Of course you do.
That isn't the one thing.
I'm 100% with Jim.
And if he said anyone for being retarded,
and if he said Chris Christie, and then he put his arms out like a fat man and went, I don't know about the bridge. You say, oh my God, he's not mocking his way. Chris Christie doesn't talk like that. You can't find what's wrong with his impression and deny that he's doing it.
No, but there are no parallels.
There's a couple parallels. Look at that hand.
100%.
Look at that fucking hand.
He's doing spastic. He's not curling his.
Why would he do spastic?
He's got to work on it.
When has he ever done spastic?
The guy was terrified.
When has he ever done spastic?
The guy was so terrified he was denying his own reporting.
He was imitating.
You really have worked long and hard on this explanation. Sometimes
no,
we do
I haven't. You're very suggestible. You're like the
yes,
Soviet
I know.
dissident.
I see my.
The Nabokov brothers.
I'm very suggestible. I see a guy with his wristband, and I see another guy with his wristband.
So you don't see any of this correlation between the Trump impersonation?
Retarded.
She's gonna show me on the screen. Show me the screen.
Hold on. Show
the wristband. He's doing spastic.
No, he's imitating the reporter.
That's a little bit the same
He's
arm.
imitating the guy being a little agitated and like,
he's absolutely
he does not move in
mocking. No, he
motions.
doesn't. But Trump's annoyed, and he's doing this guy being exasperated, and he's mocking.
He's doing this guy being afraid and retarded.
And he's doing his hand being bent.
His hand is not bent, and I just went up to the screen to point out it's not bent.
Hold on. Let me point out. That hand is not bent.
No more than a normal. Not
that
like
hand.
that, guys.
Hold on. Go
it's
back to the other.
Wait,
no. Hold on. You're right. I'm very suggestible. I think that maybe that hand. Go back to where it just was. That hand is not bent.
That
hand is not bent.
You can't bend it anymore.
You can't. That's right. That's actually he just won man with the bentest hand in town award.
Do it again, and I want one of those things.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That's pretty good, Ann.
Oh my God.
He's just imitating.
I've never seen a benter hand in my life, and believe me, I should.
Put some turntables in front of him so like he's mixing.
If that reporter was looking for his keys, he would do that same thing. Where's my keys?
No, he doesn't. You're doing a spastic thing. He doesn't move in spastic motions, and I want to get one of those things that measures the angle. It's what is that?
Like, the fact that you think
that is more of a 90 degree.
You're saying
that's more of a 75.
No,
but you can't. But if you have a normal hand, you can't go any further.
It is 100% an impression, and you know it is.
Look at. I'm sorry. It's 45 degrees to 180.
But you can't do it.
You're talking about degrees.
And you're doing it right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not much further.
You know
than
what
him,
he's doing.
I guess.
You can't even see Trump's wrist in the one you're pointing at. Can you give us a little more of that?
You know what he's doing. Everyone in this room knows exactly what he's doing.
You're pointing to something that is not in the photo to tell me that.
I think he's definitely imitating a dude. I think he could have been a better.
Hold on, right there.
It could have been better.
It's undoubtable that he's in doing an impression. It's literally. Hold on, let me take a photo.
The guy
of this.
isn't spastic.
No,
he's
good
not
point.
retarded.
But let's address the bent wrist.
Talk like that.
Hold on, go down a little bit to the top picture. I want that top one. Can you pull the top right? Top right.
Is this a guy thing?
Over there.
Because
it is a 100%.
Both
I literally, fucking Caliendo couldn't have done this guy better. That is an absolute.
That's how you're moving your hand spastically.